Hello everybody, this is the cat, or Crystal Cat 73. I don't know if you guys can see me or not, but today I'm going to be doing kind of a live, just talking about a few things and what's going on. I've already completed a few tasks, like one of them which was doing the story time, and the other one was the Delph Blue coloring page, which I already got done. It's like if you guys are here, you're here. If you're not, you're not. It's just whatever. I'm just doing this just cause. And I'm gonna be doing one of these. They had these like Halloween party like for kids, and I'm just gonna do like a little. I guess you call it like a Halloween coloring page. And it, like whoever shows up. And there is a streamer called I don't know if you can see her name on there. Debbie Cat. She does like I'm getting one of her coloring pages. Down the road, probably. I guess that will be recorded. And I'm also going to be doing like a cozy art one. And I haven't decided which page I'm going to do yet, but there's a few in here. It's just kind of a weird setup for this coloring book. I don't know if you can see, but it's just kind of like different setup because there's one page over here where it's just random things and just kind of, it's upside down, but easier just to do it that way. Like we'll call, I guess that's what I would call it. And I'll be doing that down. I haven't really decided. I found a few cat ones in here. Ooh, this one I kind of like. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but I might do that one. There's a lot going on, so I might go do with a simpler one too. But one of the other things I said I was gonna do was try like something. Let me go just a second. Something at my one side. But one of the things I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but I don't have no music, just because I thought it would get easier. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but I don't have no music, just because it thought it get easier. Sorry about that little glitch. I'm sure I have my other name account. I'm going to be trying, it's called Thanksgiving dinner, like puffed popcorn. I don't really call it Thanksgiving. I call it harvest time because it's like I don't celebrate Thanksgiving yet, But I'm gonna try that, and I've got some like Gatorade around here just in case it tastes horrible. Ugh. Hey, yeah. This is not great. Okay, we're gonna need some like Gatorade for that. Oh my god. I mean, it does. That was not good. And the thing is, it's because it's so intense. If I think they would have made that a little bit lighter flavor, I might have liked it a little bit better. But yeah, that was a lot. Think like, okay, when you get stuffing and you get those little packets, like the seasoning mix, whatever, that's what it tastes like. It's like the stuffing, like seasoning mix for it, but like more intense, where they just like dump the whole entire packet on the popcorn. That's what that tastes like. They also had pumpkin, but I do not like pumpkin. So, and one of the other things that it's going to be happening here, I already did the Lego cat too. Like I said, I'm doing these like where I like put them out every other week. And I have like a poll right now for the Lego like this creator set, like 3-in-1. I don't know if you can see it. There's like a fish and a toucan and a penguin. And so far it's in between like the fish or not, but no, the penguin and the toucan. Like, so now I'll be doing a little bit more with that. I think if I started with this versus the Lego cat, I think it would have been a little bit easier. Because I am trying to figure out how to edit this, like, Lego cat, so it's, I don't know how to explain it. So it goes fast, because it's like, it took me just to get even just the accessories on this Lego cat to get put together. And there, it took me like a good 30 minutes, and that was just accessories. It took me 2 days to do the cat, to the point where I just stopped doing it on here and did it on the side of my own. And I would like to, like, figure out how to edit it so I can just speed it up and everybody can just watch it go by fast, if that makes any sense. But right now we'll start this little like, I've picked out a few colors. We'll see how it goes, but see, maybe I'll start with, maybe I'll do one of the pumpkins. Let's see, we'll do one. But I got this from my job, and they give like coloring pages and stuff like that, so I'll get out there just a little bit further up. This color is pale yellow. Because it looks like the moon's over there, so that's where we'll have most of the light. That's what I'm going to try to do, is that kind of version of it. Just kind of like, you know, give it like... And one of the other things I did do is velvet art. And I do have a wish list in my Amazon. You know, a few things that will probably kind of help to make my... I am going to go over this just so it's like, it's not going to do this like pale yellow, just, you know, full on. And this is terracotta. Let's see what color this is. Kind of like, I guess you'd call it like a Mexican... I don't know, that sounds racist, but kind of like if you went to Arizona, it'd be like an orange that they would have in Arizona. Let's see. I had like a... Let's see which one here. Let's see. I do have a pencil sharpener around here somewhere, but I really don't expect many people to come in here today to see me, like, you know, chatting, whatever, and that, just because it's like I didn't really tell anybody that I was going to be here. You know what I mean? It's like I didn't was like, hey, I'm going to be here. I didn't really tell anybody. I did kind of mention it, but, you know, didn't really tell anybody, you know. So, put the coloring pencil in here, probably. Let's see. Did I put it? Yes, I did. I did put the coloring pencil in here. And I do have a few announcements coming along with the Lego cat too. So when that after that films, and when I post it, I haven't done that yet. So and the thing is, and weird. You know what's the weird thing is though? It's like as a kid, I only ever remember carving like a pumpkin, like I think probably one time, because like my mom is like a little bit like, I wouldn't say OCD, but she likes things to be very clean and neat and orderly. And pumpkins are messy, so it's like I don't ever really remember like actually carving a pumpkin, like except for maybe once, and that was it. You know. It likes making the pumpkin seed. And then I actually did do it one time where I didn't actually carve the pumpkin, but I decided, you know, I want to make pumpkin seeds. And it's like, I don't know if it was OCD, but it's like, that's something I would never want to do ever again. You know, it was like, it was just way too much work to make this stupid, like, pumpkin seed. And I really don't think I'd want to do it ever again. You know, it's way too much work. It's like, I'd rather just buy the bag. Let's see, sharpen that a little bit. If you don't like scratchy noises, I wouldn't recommend. This is why I hate these like Crayola and that, because it's like a lot of the time when you're like, you know, colors, they break off on the ends. And like I said, the Prismacolor and the Faber-Castell ones like are a lot less like likely to do that. But I mean, it is what it is. Like, so it's like when I do my coloring pages and not my little like keychains, I do kind of just, you know, use these just because they're cheaper. I do like this orange, and this is it's just orange. So I haven't really decided what I want to do with the cat yet. I'm thinking maybe like purple for this part. Or maybe gray. Maybe I'll do like a gray or a blue. I think there is a blue gray in there. And then like black. And maybe pink or gray for the paws. Like the little pads. And I did get this pencil sharpener here, like kind of like when the school stuff was on sale. That was back at the end of like September. Because a lot of times they put the school stuff on sale. And I thought it was just easier just to have like a pencil sharpener where I could catch all the shavings and then just throw them away. I was going to do this outside, but like I said, it was way too cold. Because it's like, I don't even know what the temperature is right now. I think it's probably in the 40s. And it's just kind of a little bit too cold. It was too cold to go outside, so. I was just like, I'm nixing that. I'm not doing that. It's too cold. It's not going to get any warmer. I'm sure we'll have a couple warmer days, but I don't even know if I should really go and like, you know, because it's like I don't have a car, so it's like, you know, there's my mom's car. If I should just set that up to like, you know, defrost in the morning, because like I don't even know what it is right now, you know. Let's see, we'll do this one like this too. That light orange is just kind of annoying me. I might get some cardstock out here just because. If anybody doesn't know what cardstock is, basically it's something like where you put underneath it to kind of like. Oh, this is not gonna work. Let's see if I can find it. Something you put underneath, like a sheet that you put underneath there, just to kind of make it easier to color. I found it right here. There we go. And like after I enter, I probably will have another live after I you know, show the cat Lego video that I did. But because there'll be a special announcement for that too. Some people already kind of know what it is, but some people don't. So I've kind of mentioned it to some people on Twitch. Because I go there. I don't actually go live on Twitch because I have not figured out how to go live on Twitch. So it's like I don't really do it just because I haven't figured that out. This tablet is not great for going live, and I don't really want to do it on my you know, what do you call it, my Chromebook. Maybe if I ever get like a decent camera, I'll like kind of, you know, whatever, like do it. But as of right now, like no. And I'm just winging it. I don't even really know what I'm doing. So maybe a little bit more sharper on that. They do have these special pencil sharpeners where you can almost get it to like a fine tip. I haven't really seen them, but since that's not really a priority to me. I would rather have some nice like crayons or like, you know, coloring books or, you know, just something not that, you know. I can just sharpen them, you know. And like, if any of you have questions, you can always just leave them in the comment section, or you can like, you know, just ask it like in the comment section, or like on my Discord, or wherever you want to ask questions. You can do that, you know, as long as it's not too personal. As I fix it, I'll choose to pass if it's like I find that it's like too personal. If that makes any sense. But, you know, this is Halloween week as of this, like, you know, when I'm doing this. So, and I am gonna planning to dress up for Halloween. I'm gonna be like a zombie cat lady. I've already kind of got my Halloween costume together, and it's like, hopefully I do okay on the makeup, you know. But it's like the party that I'm going to. It's not gonna be that serious. If that makes any sense. Like nobody's gonna be like, oh my god, it's like this looks wrong, you know. So, you know, I can find another orange in here. Do I like this orange? Let's see. We'll see if I like this orange or not. Oh yeah, that's a decent orange. I'll do that one. This is Orange Crush from Crazy Art. And this one was like, so that was just orange from Crayola. And I might do all the eyes in the same kind of yellow. I haven't really decided yet, but usually this is just me rambling. I haven't really decided. Maybe I'll do the little eyebrows in like a green along with a stem. I don't know. You know, it's like, cause just kind of. I mean, I know they're trying to give them character in that, but it's just. But I got this coloring page free at work, so I'm not taking it too seriously. I'm just doing it for Halloween week. Halloween's one of my favorite holidays, along with like, you know, like as strange as it sounds, like Harvest Day, which I call it because I don't call it like Thanksgiving. Maybe like a red in here. This orange or that. It's so like what's so weird about some of these crayons is like, or these Crayolas is like that's the color, but that's the thing. And it's like the color doesn't match like what you're looking at. So when you look at it, you're like, oh, that's like a, interested in red, like red, whatever, and it's not. It's like it's kind of like a burgundy. Maybe it'll come off as a burgundy later on, but it's like I don't know. That's my biggest beef with like when they do this with brands, and that's the thing with like Faber-Castell and Prismacolor. They will like their colors do pretty much match like the I don't know how to explain, match like the actual color of like the pencil that you're using. If that makes any sense. They try to get it as much close to possible as like they can. I don't know if I can show an example. Let me see if I can show an example. I can open this up today. Okay, so let's see. This is like, let's see, this right here. That and that. See, it's like it pretty much does, and that's what I like about this brand. Match the actual color of like the thing, where it's like, let's see, let's find that one that like was like I was like, what the heck is this? A lot of the times it's like this does not like. Let's see, this is like this. Okay, this right here, and I don't know if you can see, but it does not like really match the color. I don't know if you can see that of like what the paint is. Whereas like the Prismacolor and the like this brand is like they will try to match as much as they can to like the actual what you're doing. I don't know what I do with my oh there it is. Like I said, this like match pretty. It's pretty close. Like like I said, it's pretty close to like what the the paint on the container is, and like I don't think like the Crayola or like the Crazy Art brand does that, which is kind of like really disappointing. But I'll do like green. Maybe I'll do brown. I think I feel like really doing brown for that. So pretty much I'm just winging it. And maybe I'll finish this piece off, but then again, maybe I won't. I don't know. Color is this. Let's smoke purple. Okay, that's not what I want to do, but we're going to make it work. Again, though, it doesn't look like the color that it is, but we'll make it work. And maybe I'll do a little bit of a, is this dark brown? I think this is dark brown. Okay, let's see. What should we do next? Maybe I'll do the eyes. We'll do the eyes. So what do I do with my little, very good. I got it in a little bit of the eyes here. So we can get it out. Might not be able to. I do have like another kind of more of like a, find it. So I always have my supplies like scattered about, That's marker. I'll do this. Don't feel like searching for it. I probably should have done it. Like I was gonna do this outside, but it was just too cold to do it outside. So let's see. Yellow, and then this yellow. So we'll do this yellow down here. So I'm guessing there's like a candle in here. I don't know. I don't even think that people even really use real candles anymore. Just because of the danger. At least like around here in like my apartment building, we're not allowed to use like candles. Just because of the danger. Which is fine. I mean, I don't care, whatever. It's like the only time I've ever really used an actual candle anyway is like an emergency candles, like when the power goes out. Otherwise, I don't use them at all. You know, have fake candles. Just because then I don't have to worry about making it a mess. If that makes any sense. You know. How's it looking? Oh, not too bad. Like I said, it's like when you draw it on the page, it's like it looks a lot different from when it's like you are actually looking at it. Because on my Delft Blue page that I did, it translates much better like when you actually look at it versus like what you're seeing. This one needs to be sharpened. And not perfect, but it is what it is. And let's see, I'll do the cat next. So I'll do, let's see, I think I'll do kind of like, let's see, this color. No, maybe not. Maybe. And then, did I have black in here? I think I had black. Let's see, yeah, I had black. I'm debating right now whether I want to do gray. I think I want to do gray. I'm gonna have to, like I said, I'm gonna have to go through these again because it's like my one Faber-Castell pen is like kind of like missing. Maybe it's not. Yeah, there's one missing, so I'm gonna have to find that one. So and it's like because it's gonna annoy me with my OCD. You know, it's like I'm. So I can find a gray in here, like a nice little gray. That's just gold. Let's see this gray. Now it's gold again. This gray, yeah, it's just gray. Let's see. Maybe with like maybe a little bit of purple. Maybe that's what I'll do. Just kind of like a little bit of purple, a little bit of gray. Do the gray, like purple, kind of like in a light color. Then do it over with a gray, and then do the other one black. That seems like okay. And maybe just do the little paws in like gray. And the ears. Oh, I am still tasting that like popcorn. Like, ugh. Oh my goodness. And I still do need like 15 more followers before it's like I can like do my ukulele. I've been waiting for it to happen, but it hasn't. It took me a while to get like, 35 followers just to do like the do monochrome Delft like page. So that's my luck of probably what happened. I'll be like, all of a sudden people are like, you know what? It's like, let's follow her page out of nowhere. I haven't really practiced in a while, And then, let's see, where's the black? Oh, is this the black? I want to make sure. Yep, that's the black. And let's see, we'll do, what do I do gray? There's another purple. I'll put that purple up there. I think it's purple. I don't know. The orange can go there. Just kind of like a decent little like pinky red. This is also red. No, that's too red. Okay. We do smoky gray. Okay, you know what? I have an idea. We'll do this, cover this up in like smoky red. And then we'll do the paws in the little lighter gray that we have right here. And that will balance it out, I think. And then where's that purple that I was using? Now I lost that one. What did I think? Yeah, there. And I'm just trying to keep an eye on the chat too, but I have to kind of look over my device in order to do that. Said it's like I don't expect anybody to actually show up, because I didn't advertise or anything and say I was doing this. So I alluded to it. If that makes any sense. I was gonna do it, but I wasn't really sure. So I'm not really mad if nobody shows up, Let's see. Gray mist. Okay, I don't like that at all. And I do have like another page if I really wanted to do this again. But it's like, I kind of don't, so. Platinum. Welcome to my chaos. Welcome to my chaos. Welcome to my chaos. I don't know what I'm doing. And I might do this page over again because I'm just annoyed. I have another page in here. Let's see, where did I put the other one at? Back. Okay, We're gonna do this again just because it's like I was super annoyed with this page and I don't like it at all. This one's gonna be a little bit more crinkled, but it is what it is. So this is just orange. So we'll just change it up again. Like I said, it's like I didn't like that page, so we're gonna start again. Me and my OCD, you know. And the thing is, I don't really think anybody's even really getting notified, like, of, like, my live streams. But I don't know, you know. And I would love to, like, do, like, a live stream, like, on my, you know, other thing. Or if I had, like, a kind of camera to do, like, live streams with, I would love to do that. But it's just, you know, money and, like, knowing how to do it. Like, I'm just bare bones in it right now where it's just me kind of just doing it, like, with, like, just in my apartment. No studio or anything. Because some people straight up have, like, studios that do this stuff or, like, something like that. And I don't have that at all. Or, like, even, like, just a special camera. I wouldn't even know how to hook that up, you know? And what to do and how to transfer it to wherever I'm going to transfer it to. This is Orange Crush. Again, if you don't like scratching noises or whatever, it's like in scraping noises, this would not be the best place to be because it's like there's going to be a lot of scraping and scratching. So, yeah. I don't even really know how to even, like, how you would even, like, notify, like, they would even notify, like, people that I'm going live. I don't know if you have to pay for that or not. I'm not playing music because, you know, how do I explain this? Like, just because it's like, I want to make sure that it's like I'm not in trouble when I'm live. I usually do play, like, on my other streams, like, copyrighted free music. But fall is up on us around here. Like, I was going to do this outside, and I was like, wow, this is actually way too cold to do. And I thought it was going to be warmer, but I was standing out there, and I was like, this is like just, this sucks. It's like, I don't like this, you know. And the thing is, I'm an Iowa, and I can handle the cold, but it's like when you get that first cold, I don't know if you know what I talk about. There's always that first cold of the year where you stand there and you're like, oh, you're freezing. And then it's like your body just stops going into shock, and you get used to it. And it's not as bad. And I think this is probably a really first, like, our first official, like, cold of the season. Then we'll have winter. Hopefully it's pretty nice on Halloween. That's like Friday. That's let's see, 2 days from now. So like I said, hopefully it's really nice because I mean I remember one time when I was a kid and we had like a straight up blizzard on Halloween and it really sucked because it's like I was having my first boy girl party and it's like we had to cancel just because they canceled Halloween. That's how bad the blizzard was. It was like like falling ice and snow. And that's the worst thing. It's like I don't mind snow so much. It's like the ice that it's just like I can't really like. I can kind of handle snow if it's not too crazy. This is pumpkin orange. That's funny. And the funny thing about pumpkins, there is not one. Pumpkins are kind of like people. There is not like one, kind of like pumpkin like color, and there's like not one kind of pumpkin shape. And they all come in different shapes and sizes, and it's like they're not exactly all the same. They're all different. But like I haven't really in years carved a pumpkin or even painted one. I think it's been like a few years since I've actually even painted one. So maybe I actually did. Of course, maybe last year I did. I painted one. I still have that, which is like it sounds really like don't judge. I still do have that like pumpkin. It hasn't spoiled or anything, and maybe that's because I kept it. I'm pretty sure I'm not. I should probably throw it away, but I haven't. Because it has like I'm sure if I carved it, it'd probably be disgusting on the inside, but it's still pretty good. I should at the end of this like show that to you guys. That's a little bit better. I'm a little more happier with that. So then we'll do the stem. This is nope. And let's see. What color is this? Blueberry. This is mahogany red. So nope. Where's the other brown go? Let's see. And again, it's one of those things where it's like the actual like. Here it is. I think I found it. There. The thing is, this one, it's like just that's raspberry. The barrel does not match like the paint. Does not match like the color of the like paint. And that's really kind of annoying me, but maybe this was it. I think this is the one that goes in there. Okay, so. I'm guessing this one probably goes in my thing. So we'll put that back in here. Instead, it's like I don't like to use my Prismacolor ones very much just because it's kind of spinny. This is red. Let's see. Ember. Red ember. Okay, no, we don't want to use that. A lot of the times I end up using the crazy art, but I don't really think there's really much. Okay, we'll use this one. So let's see. This is Toffee from the crazy art, and then this is brown. So for the stems. So I was gonna do green, but it's like I think I'm just gonna. I like the brown a little bit better, a little more aesthetic. If that makes any sense. This is Toffee, so we'll sharpen the toffee a little bit. And usually when I do these coloring pages, it's like I kind of have a plan of what I want to do. but I didn't have a plan this time. So I think we'll do the cat in gray with kind of like a light, let's see, kind of like maybe a light, like, where this is purple. I think that's what my plan is going to be. I'm going to do that because it's like, I think it looks much more cute than what I was doing. So, and it's Halloween, so it does not like it really matters all that much, you know. Okay. You know, Halloween's one of those holidays you can't be too serious. I mean, there are some people that are probably pretty serious about Halloween and getting their costumes and all that stuff, but you know, and they're probably professional costumers too. So, but I don't know. I would, like I said, I'm gonna be like a zombie cat lady. Maybe I'll post it on social media. Maybe I won't. I don't know. My Discord or whatever. I don't really know. Just we'll see. To kind of so we'll see which one I like better. Platinum. Let's see. I think I like the platinum a little bit better. We'll do the rest of her like a platinum. And you said usually I would do a black cat, but I don't really think it translates very well when you do it with coloring, you know. And I did have a black cat one time. Like her name was Daisy. Or not Daisy Dixie, sorry. It's like I keep thinking about Daisy because she's not been bugging me actually, you know. So she's been pretty good today. And it might be because it's cold too, and she's just like not interested. She's probably just like, I don't want to hang out with you. Sorry, it's like it's cold, so I'm just gonna sleep in my bed. And she's got several. You know, if you have a cat and you only have one bed, then it's like you're not doing it right. Sorry. You know. I haven't really decided if I'm doing the sky just because there's so much sky to do. So I might do the bats in black. I might do that in black. So maybe I'll do the paws in kind of like a purple. This end broke off again, so we're struggling with like sharpening it. Do I have my other sharpener here? I don't think I do. Yeah, I do. Okay, I'll try this one. Might work a little bit better. Let's see. Yeah, this one works a little better. You know, it's like I said, it's like I wish they'd make like these metal ones, like right here, into this, just because it's like that plastic one. It doesn't like. I mean, I guess I got what I paid for it because it's like I just kind of, you know, I don't know how to explain. I paid. That's what I paid for. I paid for something that was on sale, and it's like I should, you know, and it's like it works okay for like if it's like I don't need it major sharp, but so far it's been kind of a, I don't know, whatever. So let's see. Let's do this. With this. So we'll do. I think I'll do it. Let's see. Okay, we'll do the same thing we did with the other one, where we do the light in the inside, and then we'll do kind of the brighter yellow on the outside. So we'll just do that again. That's the thing is like with the Crayola and the crayon, you have to really push in order to get it onto the thing. And I can't really I can't really go over like how that it's like, because the Prismacolor and the Faber-Castell brand do kind of, you know, kind of like, you know, don't have to press as hard with them. But again, I said it's like they're kind of expensive, so this is Lemon and Lime from the Crazy Art. I don't even know how long am I even going on this. It's like I don't even know. Been going on an hour. Wow, just to do a color page. I think it's mostly been me just rambling. So I didn't expect anybody to like show up, so it's fine. You know. What is that? We're gonna do a test page on this one. No, I don't think I'm gonna do it. Maybe I'll do like a blue. That might be okay. Yeah, let's do like a blue. We'll grab a couple of blues out of here. Like I said, right now it's just like chaos. So let's do this one. Let's see up here. These are so funny because these are almost the same exact. See, and this is blue. Okay, so I think I'll do like this. Like I'll do like a dark blue here. Yeah, and then do kind of like the other, like in like more like a turquoise or whatever. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I'm really even gonna do the sky. Like I said, it's just. And what's, you know, it's really funny. I don't actually even think I own even like own a set of crayons. I should probably go out and like buy some, but this is the most unhinged like coloring page I've ever done. Like I said, usually I kind of have a plan and go over like what I'm gonna do, and it's like I'm not doing that today. It's just whatever. So let's see. Okay, this will work with that. There, we'll do this. Then we'll do this over here. Maybe we'll do the hell that high V in black. You know, the H. Let's see. There. So like most unhinged coloring page I've ever done. I think I'm gonna call it. Oh, you know what? It's like one more thing. We'll do the eyes in green. There. Yeah, not that green. No. That's too green. Let's see. Simply green. No. And I'm gonna call it a day. Light green. We'll do that. Yeah. I think just because. And then do a little bit of yellow over that. Where's the yellow? This one. I think I'm gonna call it a day. This is the most unhinged coloring page I've done, but that's the end result. Not great, but you know, I wasn't expecting my expectations to be high for this. So, and it's like this is a disaster right now. One of the other projects I've got coming up, like I've already showed you, is like I'm gonna do like by Debbie Cat. I'm gonna do one of her pages, maybe like 3, depending on how the day goes. And then I'm also gonna be doing some kind of I don't know if you can see this, like etch art right here. Like that's kind of where it's like you scratch it out. Probably gonna do one of those, and the Lego like creator thingy. I'm gonna be doing that. And so far the toucan is winning. So I think I'm kind of done with this page. Not great, but you know, it is what it is. So you guys have a nice rest of the day, and you guys rock glitter socks, and thanks for being here if you were here.